Yo, what's good, ladies and gentlemen? Day 5 out of 7 here, back with another quick video. Just heard something, and I'm driving, which obviously I shouldn't be recording and driving, but I see people do it, so I'm gonna do it. So that means I most likely won't be looking directly at you in the camera, unless opportunities where I can. Nonetheless, just heard something as I'm on YouTube and listening to a lot of different things of financial literacy, and was listening to something 19 Keys just said, which is definitely interesting. He said that whether good or bad, you're going to be judged. You're going to be judged based on what you had a comment on that was good or bad, or what you're not commenting on, whether good or bad. And it's when you have the ability or you have the platform to be able to give report of things that are good. And he says specifically to the black culture that it's like, the things that are going on, and yet we seem to have a problem with passing on and spreading positive news. And I would have to agree with a good portion of that statement. I can't say I fully 100% agree yet, because I haven't really dissected, but from just listening into it, hearing it just now, and it made me say, all right, let's make this video real quick. It's just like, we do have an issue with providing praise and support for others in our culture when we probably weren't a part of it, or like when we didn't want to see those individuals shine or something. It's like, when good things happen, it takes an act of God to move and spread that good news. But when negativity happens, it is easy to spread. It is so easy to spread, and it spreads like wildfire. We feed off of negative energy and negative news when we should be feeding off of positive energy and positive news. And I've always heard that in network marketing, the industry in which I was able to cut my teeth in business principles in, is good news goes everywhere. Bad news only goes up to your sponsor, right? So if you were going through something, only share it with the leadership that can help you out with that situation, or if something negative was happening, only share it with your upline so that you guys can find a way to resolve that issue, right? But good news should go everywhere, and yet our society, our culture is totally opposite. Bad news goes everywhere. It's spread. It's easy to be on everything, as of individuals that pass in, whether it's a hip hop culture, where it's movies, where it's music, where it's actors, where it's businessmen, right? That stuff gets spread so quickly. Again, whether good or bad, where you like the person who passed, or if there was something negative that somebody did, somebody getting arrested, somebody did this, somebody did that, right? Easily, quick. Let's pick that up. That's hot news. But when you're doing something that is uplifting, that is providing value to others, that information does not get shared so easily, so quickly. It's not picked up by every avenue. Even if it could be historical, as they're talking about something with Earn Your Leisure that was historical in London recently, and I'm kind of like, wow, baffled about it. Like, I knew about it because I'm listening, I follow, but then you guys did something historical, and yet mainstream media is not picking that up, or other outlets are not picking it up that are even familiar with you. So it just goes to show too, like, we should be supporting our brothers and sisters. Now, I'm gonna say our brothers and sisters in Christ. Let's get rid of color for a moment. Our brothers and sisters in Christ, or our people who do good upon us, right? Their demeanor, the way that they treat us is positive, so the way that we're going to treat them back is positive, right? Andrew Tate said that recently in an interview with Piers Morgan, as he tried to hammer him on doing an interview with Alex Jones. And he said, look, Alex Jones was a gentleman to me. He treated me with respect, I treat him with respect. But yet Piers Morgan's saying you going on his show is indicative of you agreeing with his thoughts on Sandy Hook and all that he's going through. And they're like, no, it's not. I go on shows with people I disagree with a lot of the things that they say and do, but the person treated me with respect. So you're asking me, how is that individual? I don't view him how you view him or how the media says we should view him. I view him based on our relationship and our interaction, right? And I think that's the best and safest way to go. Someone treats you with respect, you treat them with respect, regardless if people have this negative opinion of them because of what is, like I said in the other video, what is their truth in the matter. You cannot force your truth. It's obviously you don't want your truth to be forced on others, but if they did their homework and like, you know what, that is true. But obviously, you know, we could go into a whole rabbit hole when it comes to the pandemic, what is true about XYZ and how that's been forced on others. We won't go there. This is a little bit of a longer video than I expected, but there's so much that could be said, yet I don't want to necessarily be controversial, but I really don't care. I mean, I don't have Kyrie's platform or Ye's platform or Kevin Durant when he said stupid stuff platform or Draymond Green when he punched Jordan Poole. I don't have a platform like that to where they can take something away from me and it's like, oh, let me get myself in play. Let me get myself straight because they write my checks. No, they don't write my checks. And since I'm so small on their scale, it doesn't even matter. But yeah, let's make an example of those who are on big scale that does have platform, that does have influence. Let's knock down that individual's influence. So, you know, be careful out there, y'all. Look, just spread good news and positivity. Spread the knowledge that can help someone advance themselves. But more importantly, hopefully you're executing on the knowledge that you're sharing as well. And I know I fall into that trap of having not executed on things that I know it's definitely beneficial for people, and I just haven't executed on it myself. But I know it's good. You know why? Because I've seen the millionaires, I've seen the wealthy people do it. Black, white, Asian, Mexican, regardless of where they're from across this country, across this world. But nonetheless, spread good news, y'all. Spread good news. Spread the good news. You know what I mean? Until next time, you guys, continue to think, live, and be unstoppable. Peace out.